guys, I'm Audi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys what are some pros and cons on this 2017 Audi A4 after I own this car about 1.5 years. Let's start at this tail light at the rear. When you turn on the turn signal light, you can see this tail light will go through from all the way inside to the outside. I think this is really cool. Now let's move to the trunk at the rear. As you can see, this car, just like others car, got this grocery bag holder here and here, but this car got this fabric loop to pull the holder out. I think this is really cool. And most people may not know this car got a lock at here. You can lock it or unlock it. The people sitting in your back of the seat to see what's your inside of your trunk, you can just lock it, and then they cannot open this one from the inside of the car. Now let's move to inside of the car. Let's start with this screen. You can see this virtual cockpit screen is really cool. You can see the car information at this page, and you can see the Bluetooth, cell phone, and the map. And when you zoom in to press this view button, and you can make the map too small until you see the Earth in the universe. How cool is that? And you also can turn back to see more car information. Yeah, let's close the door and to see the parking camera. You can see this car got the top view camera, and this is a wide view for the front, and this is a normal view for the front, and this is the top view for all screen, and this is a normal view for the rear, and this is the wide view for the rear. I think this top view is really cool. And now let's turn back, and this quick button, when you just touch it, you can see the screen is changed. You can see which button is what for, and easier to find what you want to find. For air condition, when your fingers just touch it, you can see what button is function for. I think this is really cool. Just like the quick button is the same. You can just play with that. And now let's move to reading light. This reading light, you don't have a turn on and turn off button. You just touch it and it's turn on, and touch it again, it's turn off. If you want to make brightness to brighter or darker, you just keep touching it, and the light will be darker or brighter. This is really cool. And also, most people don't know you can put your key to your cup holder, but you have to face to the back, then you can push in. This is really cool as well. You can't put on this side, only back of the key. For navigation system, you can see the 3D model building in your map. If you call near some famous building or hotspot, as you can see here, we got a hotel and a government building just at the front of the car. And here, this is exactly same in our lab. I think this is really cool. It makes people more easier to find where they are and what they want to find. If you got advanced driver assistance package, and you will get the Audi Presence at the front when you're driving on the road, and if you got a car or people or animals at the front of your car and you didn't brake immediately, and the car will just brake it for you, I think this is much safer. If you got lane assist function, you can by pressing this button to turn it off or turn it on, and when you're driving on the road, and the car will scan the road to sense the dual line on the road. When the dual line by sense from the car, these two gray line will become to green one, and once you become to green, If you close to the line on the road, and the steering wheel will be shaking, and which line you are close to, the line will become to the red one. And sometimes car will correct it for you by automatically. And you also can change the line assist by correcting the car. If you want to early or late, you can change it as well. And if you got adaptive cruise control, you can control it with this one, and when you push it back, it will be turned on, and when you push it forward, it will be turned off. And you also can control the speed by pull it up, and you can see the speed is up, and you can also by pressing down its speed less. And you also can change the distance at the here. If you like more distance at the front of your car, and you just by pressing up, and the distance will be more. And you like less distance, you just by pressing down, and the distance will less. After you set everything up, you just by pressing this button, it will be ready to go, and the car will take over for you. You just need hands on steering wheel, and the car will drive it for you. How amazing is that? You also can change brightness of side assist by setting at here in the vehicle setting and driver assistance. You just by pressing this button, and you can change the brightness more brighter or darker, which one you like, and you just set it. I think this is interesting as well. When you're driving on the road, the side assist function will scan the environment around your car. If you get a car behind you, and this light will become to the yellow light. If you turn on the single light, and this light will become to flashing you to remind you got at a car behind you. It will be like this. After you parked your car and you open the door, when somebody or some car behind your car, and it will be like this. This red line and this yellow light will flashing to remind you got something behind you. This car got ambient interior light. You can change the color and brightness in the vehicle setting and the interior light. Go into individual. In the individual, you can change the brightness on footwell, surface, and the lines. And you can see we are in footwell, and it's going darker. And you also can change the color for surface and the line. For surface and the lines, you got a bunch of color to choose. Now let's change them. As you can see, the color is changing. This is really cool. I really like this ambient light. There are something I don't like about this car as well. Like this cup holder, you cannot put a huge. This is not huge. This is like medium bottle. When you just push in, you kind of hard to press the button at the back, like this side. This side is okay, but this side is kind of hard if you have a big button. So, and for the material, here is kind of tough, and also for here and here, yeah. For MMI system, sometimes when I'm driving on the road, I put the car to the reverse, and the CarPlay will be go back to the camera, and when I put the shift back to the drive, and the MMI system just cannot go back to this page, will be just stay on this page, and I have to reconnect the CarPlay again. And it's also sometimes when I using the CarPlay when I was driving, and the cell phone will just disconnect to the CarPlay, and I have to go back to the setting to build it again. I don't know why. From driving experience, I found this car have two problems. And the first problem is when you're driving in the drive mode, and it gives lot of throttle, and the car will not respond you very quickly but if you are in sport mode, the car will just respond to you immediately. There is no lag at all in sport mode, but you will feel the lag in drive mode. The second problem is the transmission problem. When you shifting the car in automatic mode or manual mode, you will feel the shifting feeling is not really good, but I found a solution to make it much better is if you change the transmission mount insert from 034 Motorsport, you will feel the shifting is much better. So these what are some pros and cons on this 2017 Audi A4 from my own opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please let me know if you have any questions, just comment below, and please subscribe to my channel, and also you can follow me on Instagram as well. I will put a link in the description. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for your watching. I will see you next video.